From a distance, Mother Nature's version of a light show is quite a scene. But if it gets close, lightning can put you in real danger.
And it doesn't take much for something 5 times hotter than the sun to do some damage, as you might imagine. But even if you're inside your home, you can be at risk. I found out just how to survive the shock just by turning off or putting down things we use every day. This is the storm that changed Seth Gitner's life in a flash. A storm that started perfectly picturesque.
I saw this great, huge cloud coming in, and I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool.
So Seth did what any photographer would do. He snapped this picture. It was June 2001, and he was waiting on the arrival of President Bush at the D-Day Memorial when the storm started to brew.
It just started getting darker and darker and darker, and I'm like, I gotta split.
He ran through this hail, pouring rain, and lightning, but one bolt had set Seth in its sights.
I took about maybe 2-3 steps, and that was it. I was laid out on the ground. You know, I don't know really what happened. I really don't remember. I remember like a boom. And when I woke up, I was laying face down with my head to the right. And I'm like, whoa, you know, what happened? I tried to stand up, and I couldn't feel from my neck down. Didn't know where my legs were, didn't know where my feet were. I didn't know anything.
Seth made a full recovery, but his is the best case scenario. 14-year-old Jeremy Mosebrook almost made it to cover last month when he was killed during a storm in Campbell County. His death, one of dozens caused by lightning each year across the country. So you probably think you've heard all the lightning safety tips out there, but realistically, how many of us are guilty of staying on the computer or the phone during a lightning storm? But this one might be a new one to you. If you're wearing your iPod while you're struck by lightning, you're actually at a greater risk of being severely burned or worse. While electronic devices like iPods and cell phones do not attract lightning the way a tall tree or a lightning rod does, the metal inside them does conduct electricity and can further any wounds caused by being struck.
Near that tree.
This Colorado teen was hit by lightning while listening to his iPod and mowing the lawn last summer. He ended up with burns on the side of his face, along with a burn on his hip where the iPod had been in his pocket. As for Seth, his only scar is just above his lip, his lone reminder of the day this sky opened up.
I'm lucky to be alive.
Hoping luck is enough to keep lightning from striking him twice. Now, you may or may not have heard this before, but it bears repeating. Here's some 10 on your side information to keep you safe during a storm. If you're outdoors, avoid water, open spaces, and metal objects. Go inside and stay there for 30 minutes after you hear the last clap of thunder. And finally, contrary to what you may have heard, a person